Welcome, guys, to Conversations with Dave. And to be honest with you guys, I've been nervous, I've been a bit scared, but the most important part is the fact that I've actually been more excited, especially when it comes to this channel. And I'm one person who's actually looking for success in this world, like anybody else, as well as the fact that many of us, especially those of you who are watching the channel, as well as myself, this is not a platform where it's me teaching you, but rather it's a platform when you and I are actually discovering who we're meant to be in this world. We're actually discovering at the same time the success we want to achieve, the certain level of success we want to attain. All right, so I want you to understand that this is not just my journey. My journey is just going to be an example to you guys as you embark on your own journey. All right, so this is our channel where we're going to be having great conversations, where I'm going to allow you to be liking, subscribing to everything in terms of this channel. I want you to share your views with me. I want you to be honest in terms of the topics that you and I are going to have. As much as the video might be 10 minutes, 11 minutes, but your comments are really important. Your comments is what's going to help us see where we're going in this world. Your own perspectives as much as I'm sharing mine. The whole point at the end of the day of this channel, guys, is for everyone to improve, and it's for everyone to reach the goals they want to achieve in terms of success and become the best version of themselves. All right, so here's the thing. One thing I've actually come to terms with over the past 6 months or so is the topic I want to speak about today, and that's accountability. I, for sure, definitely have noticed in the current self-introspection that I've been seeing, the current self-discovery journey that I've been experiencing, is that I lack self-responsibility and accountability at the same time. The reason why I say this is because what I've noticed over the past couple of months, why my own improvement journey or my own journey to wanting to achieve everything I desire in this world, I've noticed where I'm starting to go wrong, especially when I think from a rational mindset, not where I'm heated in the moment of something happening and then I start blaming other people for me not moving in this world. But for those of you just like me, who are on a journey, who want to achieve success, for those of you who want to attain a certain level of success, you and I need to be honest with each other and realize that many of us have been lacking in terms of accountability. Many of us actually have been looking at accountability from a negative perspective. And I admit it, I've done it so many times, it's not even funny. It's always something else's fault, it's always someone else's fault, but it's never mine. But then I need to ask myself, if it's never my fault, why am I not at where I want to be? Why am I not moving in the best direction? Those are questions you need to ask yourself. And the thing is, the reason why I say we have a negative perspective towards accountability is because everybody in their life has blamed everybody else or anything else or the situation for their decline or them being stagnant in them achieving their goals, in them becoming better, in them becoming the best version of themselves. And it's down to the fact that you have a victim's mindset, just like I do, just like I did, but we're working on this. Keep that in mind. All right. You have a victim's mindset. I've had a victim's mindset, but has that helped us? Have we gotten anything out of it? If you ask me, there's nothing. Instead, we've stayed in the same place. Maybe some of you have actually declined from where you are, going backwards in this world. It's because of a victim's mindset. But if you and I can be able to actually look at accountability, look at self-responsibility from a positive perspective, it's where you're going to start noticing where you need to improve. It's going to be where you're going to start noticing where you need to become better, where you are falling short, what's missing, and you're able to work on it until it's right for you to move forward. That's what I've been seeing. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not where I want to be. But now there is progress. All right? And you need to understand something is that life is going to throw challenges towards us. And as much as the challenges become harder and harder, but how we actually respond to these challenges, how we actually see these challenges, how we view these challenges will actually end up defining our journey. That's how it is, whether you respond in a positive or negative way. Because if you are able to respond to these challenges in a positive way, you'll be able to notice, you are able to practice accountability. You are able to notice where you're going actually right, you know? You are able to notice where things are starting to fall into place. And you can move from that. You can build from that. But here's the thing. When you respond to your challenges in a negative way, your perspective changes. You're never ever able to see where you are going wrong because you are focused on shifting that accountability to someone else, to something else, to whatever the situation is. And let me give you an example. 4 months ago, I lost my job. Many people are experiencing the same thing right now. Every day someone is losing their job, which is unfortunate to say. But I remember when I lost my job, I was irrational about it. I was upset about it, pointed fingers, blamed situations, blamed everyone else around me, you know? And I fell into a victim's mindset. Supportive as people were around me, they made me feel good because they told me it's going to be okay. They told me everything's going to be all right, you know? And once you start listening to things like that, yes, everything's going to be all right, but it becomes all right when you start noticing where you're going wrong, what you need to fix, where you need to become better. And I wasn't doing that. I was like, you know what? It's this person's fault. It's that thing's fault. It's whoever's fault, but it was never my fault in that state I was thinking. And ever since I became more rational about me losing my job, I was like, dude, you are in a situation where you don't have a job. You are in a situation, you lost your job. And now the question is, if you had no impact on that situation, if you really had no impact on that situation, maybe you'd still have a job. Maybe the situation would have been better. You know, those are the things I tell myself. Maybe from a professional point of view, yeah, they're wrong. But now I need to look at it from a personal perspective. I had behavior or actions where I can say, man, if you could have improved here, this is personal, by the way, personal view. If you were able to see and avoid situations like this, perhaps the situation would have been different. And that's how you grow from things. And that's how you start knowing where you need to work on, where you need to fix, and where you need to improve. That's what accountability is. Holding yourself responsible, all right? You need to understand what accountability is, guys. Accountability is being aware of the impact that you have on certain situations and where you're able to see where you can improve on them and become better with them, all right? So if you guys can learn to actually use accountability as a catalyst for personal growth, as a catalyst for professional growth, I believe, and I've seen over the past couple of months, is you will progress, you will become better, you will get closer to the success you desire. So accountability can help you, it can propel you to that greatness you want to achieve. All right? So if you can do that, guys, if you can actually practice these things like I do recently, things start to become better. Things will eventually become better because you're becoming more active and taking action in terms of accountability. So guys, in closing, I just want to say to you guys, I hope you've learned something. I hope you take something from this. And if you have any views that you want to share with me that I also can actually implement in my own life, please feel free to do that. Please feel free to do that. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you guys on the next video.